Smart garden planning, avoid pests, boost yields, and keep soil healthy. Hey everyone, welcome back to Eco Alchemy. I'm Pete, and today, we're diving into a gardener's ultimate success strategy, planning your garden layout and mastering crop rotation. Spring is just around the corner, and if you're a beginner grower wondering how to prepare for a thriving growing season, this video is your seasonal game plan. Think of this as the blueprint to transform your garden into a thriving, productive haven. If you're ready to plan smarter and grow better, tap that like button, share with your fellow gardeners, and hit subscribe so you never miss any of these tips. Now let's dig in. Some might think they can just toss seeds in the ground and let nature do its thing. But if you've faced small harvests, pest issues, or tired soil, it's likely because you skipped this crucial step. Garden planning is your secret weapon. Strategizing now gives you higher yields, healthier plants, and stress-free growing later. This is especially important as the growing season kicks off because, let's face it, once the spring rush begins, there's no time for second-guessing. Planning also ensures sustainability. When you organize your garden with efficiency and nutrient health in mind, you set the foundation for a gardening journey that will grow better year after year. Let's start with drawing your layout. You don't need fancy tools. A good old piece of paper or a gardening app will do. Your map is more than just a visual guide. It's your battle plan for efficient, productive gardening. Here's what you'll want to include in your garden map. Crop placement. Assign each plant based on sunlight, spacing, and height needs. Group tall plants to avoid shading smaller crops. Pathways and access points. Allow easy access without compacting soil by stepping on beds. Use of trellises. Plan vertical spaces for vining crops like cucumbers and beans. Companion planting zones. We'll dive deeper into this later. Plants that help each other thrive belong together. Succession planting areas. Allocate spots for planting in stages for multiple harvests over the growing season. Pro tip: factor in natural elements, like sun exposure, shade, water access, and wind direction. This takes your garden from functional to optimal. One rookie mistake: planting the same crops in the same spot year after year. This drains your soil's nutrients and invites pests. Not ideal, right? That's where crop rotation saves the day. Here's my beginner-friendly 4-year crop rotation plan. Leafy greens and brassicas, lettuce, kale, broccoli. These light feeders spare your soil major nutrient depletion. Fruiting vegetables, tomatoes, peppers, squash. These are nutrient lovers, thriving in nitrogen-enriched soil. Root crops, carrots, beets, onions. Perfect for aerating your soil while requiring fewer nutrients. Legumes, beans, peas, clover. The soil's caregivers. These crops add nitrogen for future leafy crops. Following this rotation keeps soil vibrant, breaks pest cycles, and primes the ground for success every year. Companion planting is teamwork, garden style. Pair certain crops to repel pests, encourage growth, or maximize efficiency. Here are some beginner-friendly perfect pairs. Tomatoes and basil. Basil keeps harmful insects away and makes tomatoes tastier. Carrots and onions. Onions fend off carrot flies, while carrots aerate soil. Radishes and cucumbers. Radishes act like bodyguards against pesky cucumber beetles. But not all plants play nice. Steer clear of frenemies like tomatoes and potatoes. They share diseases and end up as rivals. Carrots and dill. Dill triggers early bolting in your carrots, cutting their growth cycle short. By choosing compatible combinations, you boost pest defense and enhance productivity naturally. Growing in waves? That's the smart gardener's secret called succession planting. Think of it as a method to keep produce rolling and steadily week after week, not all at once. Here's how beginners can try. Quick growers, lettuce, Radishes plant every 2 to 3 weeks for consistent harvests. Warm crop staging, beans, zucchini instead of planting all at once. Stagger it every 2 weeks for a continual supply. Cool season second rounds. Add carrots, peas, or broccoli midsummer for a second fall harvest. This step ensures a constant bounty without the overwhelming feast that forces you into endless batches of freezer meals too early. Why wait until problems crop up? Proactive maintenance is your best friend. Mulching early. Map your straw, wood chip, or grass clipping areas now to manage weeds and retain moisture. Irrigation setup. Plan your hose or drip line placements with access in mind. Pest control zones. Prep for natural defenses like marigolds, row covers, or sticky traps. Tackling maintenance during the planning stage frees you up to enjoy the season. We've got your garden map, crop rotation, and companion planting basics ready. Next, I'll walk you through detailed succession planting strategies to fit as much abundance as possible into every inch of your garden space. What's holding you back from starting your plan this year? Drop me a comment below, whether it's questions about layouts, pest control, or just getting organized. I'd love to help you grow. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support fuels future content. Remember, every small step you take now helps ensure a bountiful harvest later in the season. Thanks for joining me, and happy gardening!